The Korean passport is now ranked the second most powerful in the world, according to the latest Henley Passport Index, granting holders visa-free access to 190 countries.
세계 각국의 여권 파워를 측정하는 헨리 여권지수'의 최신 보고서에서 무비자로 방문 가능한 나라 수가 190개국으로 집계된 한국 여권이 2위에 올랐습니다. So I have a very powerful passport because I have a South Korean passport.
Yes.
Tell us about this.
Yeah, so before Korea had the third most powerful, but now they've joined Japan as the second most powerful. And basically, it just means that we're able to go to more countries visa-free. You don't need a visa to go there. You can just go and enjoy your time at more countries than previous. And did you know the bottom of I found this interesting. So the country with the fewest visa-free places you can go to was actually Afghanistan. They were ranked 99th with just 25 countries that they can visit visa-free, whereas Korea is up to 190 in comparison. So 190 versus 25. A very huge gap of countries that's saying, yeah, come on in.
Of course, whether or not a country grants another country visa-free access has a lot to do with diplomacy and bilateral relations. And, democratic countries tend to allow visa-free access to each other quite a lot, especially if you have, good relations or some sort of economic partnership with each other. But I guess those countries where there's not a lot of freedom, you'll see less of those visa-free accesses being given.
Possible threats, dangers is I think, considered because you don't want to be bringing in potential criminals or people that might cause problems, terrorism, things like that in your country. So I think those are all considered as well. On the flip side, one of my friends is kind of in the know with stuff like this. And I remember him telling me a long time ago, one of the most important things for rating a country as high as Korea is rated is how much travelers tend to spend in the countries when they travel. Okay. So if you're traveling on vacation or whether it be through business, but every time you go somewhere, you tend to buy things, then it's good for the other country. So, Korea tends to, Korean people tend to spend a lot of money when they travel abroad, and therefore they're very popular people to invite to your country as well.
That makes sense. So at the top of the list, we have Singapore and then South Korea, and at the bottom of the list, Afghanistan. All right, now let's have a look at the term visa holders passport holders. What's a holder?
So if you hold something, then it means you have possession of something. It could be something that's holding something in place, literally. So you're keeping something in the same place. But in this particular case, we're talking about being in possession of something. So if you possess a Korean passport, then you have a little more power than possessing another country's passport.
Yeah. The most, obvious usage of the word hold for me would be to hold hands. You might say to young children in kindergarten, for example, hold hands with each other. 손 잡으세요. So we use hold to say 잡다. However, in this case, we're saying it's someone with a passport. They're not necessarily holding the passport. They have a passport.
Yes. If you think of there's a lot of cases where if you have an ER at the end of a word, it makes you a person of that, right? So in the same case here, it's sort of implying that you are a person that is holding on to something.
Yeah. Our writer says... a lot of people have cup holders. You can have cup holders in the car, for example. I guess you can have... Where else do you have cup holders? In your bag? I think these days you can have sort of cup holders that don't move around.
If you have a baby stroller, you can attach cup holders to those as well.
Yes, that's right.
So yeah, absolutely.
그래요. 그래서 원래 이렇게 잡고 있는다라는 뜻의 hold, 그다음에 holder가 물건이 될 수도 있지만 여기서는 사람입니다. passport holder는 여권을 소지한 사람이죠.
Yeah, you could also be a placeholder for another person,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm just holding this place for this person. I'm a placeholder. Like if you're in
Yeah.
a line,
Sure.
you're holding a place for somebody else.
잠깐 제가 자리를 맡아둘게요 할 때 I'm holding this place for someone 이렇게도 쓰고요. 자, 다음으로 visa free access.
So visa free, meaning you don't need a visa in order to get into a particular country. What is a visa? The visa is essentially permission that says you are allowed into this country. So depending on which country you're going to, there might be certain countries that require you to get official permission before entering that country, or in some cases, if it's a visa-free country, then you can just show up and say, "Oh, you're Korean? Oh, okay, yeah, come on in."
Exactly. 자, 우리도 비자라고 하는데 영어는 visa, 발음은 visa 이렇게 하고요. 무비자를 영어로는 visa-free. 입국을 여기서 access라고 부릅니다.
Yeah, if you have access to something, then it means you're allowed to do something, or you're able to go in to a particular place.
Exactly. Well, here's the headline one more time. The Korean passport is now ranked the second most powerful in the world, according to the latest Henley Passport Index, granting holders visa-free access to 190 countries.